Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Today we are doing episode 3 of chapter 7 in reverse 1999. Let's go ahead and get started for Rain Summit. Let's see, bring the gavel down. The recommended insight to level 50. Boundaries are intangible, existing within the depths of every heart. So guys, if you hear snoring in the background, Ophi is home from school. They sent her home with a fever, so I've got her sleeping right here next to me.
Miss Verton, did you just say the emanation has happened? Just now?
More precisely, its 24-hour countdown has begun. There's always a buffer period before the storm, during which the storm syndrome gradually spreads from the critical point across the globe. The symptoms are different every time, and we have yet to discern a pattern. With the help of Laplace Scientific Computing Center, the best we can do now is to send a 24-hour warning prior to the storm.
And there's the countdown.
Another minute has passed.
The hall is once again filled with the whispers of the white robes. On this island dedicated solely to the study of the emanation, the situation has far surpassed their imaginations.
Please remain seated, everyone. We are still in the middle of a vote.
The storm has started.
The emanation holds no influence on this island. The discussion must continue until a satisfactory conclusion is reached. No other subjects shall be brought up until then.
Wow. The Banshee, acting as custodian of the assembly, raises her voice, drowning out the arguments. Despite the unforeseen turn of events, she remains committed to her duty. The debate must go on. I don't see how. I mean, it has affected them because the Abraxes are falling from the sky and hitting the roof of the dome. It's very much affecting the island. So...
Come here, 37. Can someone please bring her a blanket?
Her voice softens as she looks at the frail, slender girl in front of her.
42. Go with Sophia and check on those Abraxases.
The man bows and leaves. Order is restored under the dome once more.
Ah, good news. Good news indeed. We are freed from the pain of choosing whom to blame, are we not?
What?
The Retorsion raises a hand with a triumphant smile. As usual, he's offering a new perspective, or what some might call another attempt to stirring up the crowd.
The emanation is coming. The tides of Numa will pour from above and wash away all trivialities. By then, human intruders and the international powers of this era, along with the turmoil they brought, will all be dissolved and poured into the ditches like gunk. And we will regain our shores and return to the study of essence and forms.
Yeah, but are you sure you will be immune to this? His words are met with silence. The crowd is lost in thought. Having long detached themselves from the phenomenal world, 210's words are striking a chord.
No, it's different this time.
The petite figure stands on her feet. She is pale as snow from her coma and did not bother to put on the blanket given to her.
The island has fallen ill. It's getting bloated, stagnant, and sluggish, drifting into the world of matters where ignorance reigns. Soon, the tides of Numa will wash over us. sweeping away the fragments of the phenomenal world.
What did you say? In other words, we will all be taken by the emanation? This
This is unthinkable.
This is terrible news, one that nobody wants to hear right now. The impact is like a bomb going off. The crowd is buzzing with fearful whispers. The lady next to 37 stands up, still holding the unused blanket.
37, you just woke up from a coma. You're not well. Why don't you take another rest?
No time for that. I'm here to warn you. Apiron is gone. I can no longer sense it. This has never happened before.
Why are you so surprised, 37?
The question is asked softly, but it cuts like ice.
You should know the reason of its alienation. You brought outsiders to the sacred place. You betrayed the scripture's teachings and angered Apiron.
Oh dear.
Of course, I may have jumped to this accusation, as Manus Vindictae also intruded our sacred place without permission.
Exactly. And they're also behind all of that. I do believe.
As of now, there's no proof that the emanation will influence the island. 37's account is lacking. And we are still plagued by suspicions, accusations, and the damages done to our home. We are to proceed with the hearing and reach a final verdict on both the Foundation and Manus Vindictae.
The attempt to refocus the assembly fails as half the audience turns their attention to the gate. Sophia has returned, standing hesitantly in front of the entrance.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I shouldn't have intruded the whole of truth, but...
Though irritated by the constant interruptions, the custodian immediately notices her peculiar expression.
Sophia, weren't you and 42 checking on the Abraxases? What is the matter?
The corrector gestures in the air, her voice shaking.
The Abraxases don't look right. Their beaks, no, their entire heads are melting into oil paints.
Oh my.
And 42, we were on the beach, suddenly he...
Her words trail off. Oh dear. 42 was human, wasn't he? He was affected by the storm. Beyond the open gate, the screeching of the bird monsters completes her sentence. The other believer appears behind her, shoving Sophia aside as he flails and stumbles into the hall. His face is melting, colorful oil paints forming a puddle on the floor. Oh my.
Now I see! It finally all makes sense! There never was the truth, nor the transcendental! Everything is a lie! Nothing but shadows on walls, flickers of fire and fragments of reality! No one will survive the oblivion! The island will be destroyed amid its conflict!
Is that... the storm syndrome?
Oh my.
42, your face!
Completely disregarding those around him, he bursts into mechanical laughter, casting an arcane glow in his palms. He jumps onto a seat and knocks over a row of torches.
No one!
888, stop conversing with him. We must subdue him. Now.
Oh, we have a battle. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was...
Yep, I'm taking all the equipment. Can't pass up the chance to collect first.
Me? Quickly
Is everyone else
reset these
dead?
guys. Who was it? Where's Medicine Pockets? Oh, I already got him. And then, yeah, there we go.
I'm no master of a teamwork.
And for now, Sonetto until I get Pickles fully
Just as what's
trained
been
or
practiced
leveled
countless
Battles
times.
can be just as informative as codes. You just have to know how to read them.
The bone.
I'll handle
I
that.
like my auto
Time to
battles.
crack some codes. Encryption complete. According to my calculations,
Ow! Ha! Wow! Toes. Freaking dumbass.
Wear gloves.
The music.
Sterilize.
Oh, hi.
This is not a mistake made by man.
Everett.
The bone. The music.
I'll handle the tech support.
Stay away from me.
Another perfect combination of reason and passion.
Right.
He has the storm syndrome. Please, listen everyone. 37 is right. Something's changed on this island. Your immunity to the emanation has been weakened.
42 lies motionless on the floor, his face still a mess of colorful paints. Fear and uncertainty quickly rise around him.
How? That's never happened in the last 8 times.
A feeble induction, my friend. Just because you've never seen a purple cow doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Must we talk of logic now? 42 has literally been emanated.
First the army, then the emanation. Everything's been falling apart since the outsiders arrived on this island. The Foundation and Manus Vindictae. One of them must answer for this.
And you should also ask 37 and number 0 what they've done in the sacred place to anger Aperon so much.
Hi. No, 37 didn't cause this. I told you, it was Manus Vindictae. They broke the peace agreement and launched suicide attacks. They forced their way into the cave.
You and them are equally responsible on this matter. They at least paid with their lives. What about you? You claim that 42's abnormality was caused by the emanation. But how are we to believe that it isn't, in fact, the work of your arcane skills?
She's in the building the whole time.
As we went through your belongings, Miss Verton, we found a golden sampling device. Enlighten us. What exactly is the Foundation looking for here?
That's...
From the other side of the hall comes a soft chuckle.
Good, Vertin, good. Let the confrontations be louder and the struggles be harder. I wonder what shall come of this.
The storm.
Silence.
The gravel slams down with a heavy, undeniable thud. The host of the assembly rises to his feet, his face unusually grave.
The debate will end now. Since we were unable to come to an agreement, further discussion is pointless. There are more pressing matters to attend to. This will be the end of the assembly, and my decision will be the final ruling. I demand that both parties leave this island at once.
The decision is clear and final. As the number of reconciliation, 6 has been mindful of his use of unilateral authority. Yet there are no objections this time. The hall falls into silence, a silence that demands a decision. What to do? Wait for Arcana's move. Leaving the island would be a huge loss. The discussion about the storm has only just begun, and the depths of the cave is yet to be explored. Worst of all, the leader of Manus Vindictae. She can't be left here with the school of Aperion. Will she accept the verdict? Will she appeal? Just what exactly is she after? It's a zero-sum game, where the first one to react is more likely to lose. The best course of action is to wait.
The decisions of my fellow brethren shall be respected.
I also agree with your verdict.
She casually agrees, just as she did when asked to pledge on the stone bangles.
But may I ask for one small doubt to be dispelled? Miss Vertin and I will depart ere long. Do you truly not desirest aid from us?
You're kind to ask, miss. It is true that our circle has been disturbed, but we see it as a mere turbulence of the phenomenal world. He who holds the compass decides the circle. This will not shift the center of our focus, nor change the shape of our beliefs.
Six bends down, laying his hand on 42's forehead.
Medin Hagan.
He purged the storm syndrome with an arcane skill.
Wow.
I never thought it would be possible.
The leader straightens up, looking as composed as ever.
The light of intelligence has cleansed 42 of confusion. It is also what the island needs. The incident will be properly handled, and my ruling stays unchanged. I expect your words to be matched by actions, Miss Arcana.
His tone is cold, leaving no room for negotiation.
Certainly. It was a fair and just decision. If only one could depart amidst such unfavorable weather. I presume Miss Vertin will also appreciate more time to prepare for the journey. What sayest thou?
More time for you to plan, probably. It is a reasonable request, and her expression is nothing but decent and sincere. Decent and sincere. My words.
The hourglass empties in 2 hours. Please leave before that.
Thank you for your thoughtful consideration.
The decision is met with no further objection from the people. Six puts away the hourglass and looks at the silent audience.
Lastly, I would like to share a story. To conclude today's meeting and respond to Miss Arcana's tale.
I am most honored.
The leader raises his hand and faces the people.
I too have heard the story of the first circle, but in my version, more followed. The first of man were intimidated by the enormity of nature and constantly tried to defy and escape it. Our ancestors, however, had the opposite reaction. They found solace in nature, which welcomed them with a nourishing embrace, sharing its vastness and sublimity without reservation. It was the perfect harmony, the moment the circle ceased to represent confrontation and avoidance. As we bathed in Apollo's illumination and wandered the tranquil shores, our souls resonated, and we were lifted to a higher wisdom. This was how we conquered our fears, emerged from ignorance, and allowed ourselves to indulge on the essence and forms. This was the rise of the classic man. May you all be blessed with the courage for reconciliation, the determination for peace, and the devotion to nature. Qualities no less noble than caution and defiance. You may all leave now.
Please, just a moment.
A clear voice rings across the hall, stopping Six in his tracks. Her robe flutters as she stands up on the high podium.
I will fix our circle. 888 was right. I have enraged Aperon. I am responsible. I will go back to the sacred place, pass its test, and ask it to share the divine light of Gnosis so we can learn the truth about the essence. I will make up for what I've done. I promise.
Six turns around, his eyes meeting the gaze of the determined star.
It has been 300 years since the last challenger had their success in the cave. 37. Are you aware that we have other means to cleanse the island, even if you don't bring the matter to Aperon?
Yes, I'm aware.
Then are you aware of the price you will pay, should you fail its test?
Yes, I am.
Then you shall have my blessing.
He leaves, ignoring the murmurs of shock. The gavel is thus brought down. The long debate has finally come to an end. Oh, man. I wonder what Arcana has planned, if she's actually buying time. Let's see. That is, we have something to do here. There we go. Storm Syndrome Investigation Record. A hastily made report about the First Great War painting of the century. Let's read the report. The symptoms of the current storm syndrome can be roughly summarized as oil painting, transformation, and heightened delirium. Depending on the region, the severity of the storm syndrome also varies. Vienna, it's my aunt's name. Expressionistic oil painting transformation pervades the body uncontrollably. At the same time, emotional stability is severely impaired. Irritability and abdominal behavior occur, including but not limited to using deadly force to correct pronunciation, declaring oneself as an independent nation and founding a country by family unit, identifying parties by the color of their oil paintings, and persecuting people of different colors. Athens. Oil painting transformation systems only appear on the face, with a few cases of recovery reported. Specific reasons unknown. Aggressiveness increases, especially a strong destructive impulse toward olive trees. Okay. Wow. Democratic votes on whether to go to war have occurred several times in different squares, often splitting into two factions and starting a war during the vote. Cairo. Oil painting transformation symptoms are limited to parts of the facial organs, with minor actual effects on the body, which can largely be ignored. The main mental effect is reflected in an increase in swearing. The local military, severely affected, has begun attempting to convert the pyramids into war fortifications. Wow. Based on feedback from investigators around the world, it has been tentatively concluded that the epicenter of this storm is Vienna, and the closer the physical distance to the epicenter, the more severe the symptoms of the storm syndrome. Example, German speakers with non-Austrian accents have been attacked by Austrians. Wow. My goodness. To be precise, this is an act of rebellion against peace. Wow. Okay, so that is all of the storm syndrome. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. I usually do it off camera, but I'm going to go ahead and do that since we're doing the smaller episodes.
Let's kill time together.
That'll make the episode just a tad bit longer. I'm gonna move here. I am actually on the couch, trying to be a little closer to Ophi.
decryption failed?
Wear gloves.
The bone music will speak.
Get out of here.
If you guys are interested in
Stay away from me.
Digimon story,
This is not a mistake made by man.
I've actually started a video on it yesterday, so if y'all want to check that out,
Rotten toes. Freaking dumbass.
it's yeah, Cyber Sleuth, that's it. And then I want to move on to the
All right,
next
I'll
one.
handle the tech support.
Oh, hi.
An accurate reading. The perfect solution. Another
Alright.
perfect combination of reason
Look
and
at it.
passion.
Yes, 12 rounds. Alright. So that concludes episode 3, Bring the Gavel. Excuse me, Bring the Gavel down, and tomorrow I will upload episode 4, the beginning of a proof. And does this tell how many? No. No, it doesn't. Huh, okay. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a great day.